A bunch of deer just ran through here. Can you see them? Hi, deer. What the heck? A tree fell! The deer are over there. You can see them right there. Hi, deer. This tree fell. Whoa, it took out the birdhouse. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, good morning and welcome to the start of a new vlog. What an exciting morning for me. I cannot continue to try and look at the deer or the fallen tree because I need to get dressed for dance class and then I need to leave. I do not feel as good about dance class tonight, or today. It's not night, it's morning. But I'm gonna go get a coffee and maybe that'll help us feel better. Okay, I'm not gonna get coffee. It was a really long line. I probably would have been in there, like in line, ordering and waiting for probably like 30 minutes. And my brain just can't handle that right now. So we're gonna leave. I don't know. I might get Taco Bell. I don't know. I did not get coffee. I did not stop and get Taco Bell. I didn't even stop and get gas. I just couldn't be bothered. So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna order food for delivery, which is just gonna be more expensive, but whatever. And while I'm waiting for that to get delivered, I'm gonna go test out my shoes on the treadmill. So let's do that. I got these tacos again because I loved them so much the other day. Do you like how I remembered this shirt exists and now I'm wearing it literally every day? Just like as a, I need to put on a different shirt. Oh, let's put on the Lion King shirt. I oftentimes forget that shirts exist, but also forget that they fit me. Like there's so often I will look at a shirt and be like, that shirt doesn't fit me quite right. The fuck, this shirt is perfect. I don't know. It's my brain. I made a new granny square. This is the style that I want to do my book blankets in. So, ta-da. You know what's crazy? Like, objectively, this is a good granny square. For my first time ever doing this design, even, this is a good granny square. I feel like it's the worst thing I've ever made, and I can't believe that I am just so terrible. Which is so stupid. I felt like that about halfway through, and stayed like that, apparently. And I don't know, like, this is a good granny square. I know it is. It is, there isn't a mistake because I should have one more dongle, so it's not perfectly square because I should have one more basically stitch that, you know, bloomed into other things. So, like, it's got an error in it. But this is a good granny square. So I'm wondering if like dance just like kind of fucked up my brain this morning. Cause that's crazy. This is a good granny square. I just pulled up and parked. There are so many people here. Why didn't I expect there to be this many people? I've never been to an event like this. And I just like truly have no idea what to expect.
She's out there because they made us walk outside to come in, and she's freezing. I'm like, it is like 55 degrees. This is shorts weather. I don't know. If I feel like it, I will. If a story hits me and I feel compelled to tell it, I'm certainly not locked into any, like, I'm not locked into romance because.
What's your next book about? What can you tell us, Abbie?
It's Mike's book. Mike from the night we met, Michael Maddox. And he works for the Toilet King because Tony, the Toilet King, is his stepdad. That's all I can tell you. You need to read the night we met to fully understand the gravity of the situation. It is a very good book, and it's the one that my editor said he is the guy who beats Jacob Maddox.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
The event is over. It was really cool. It has inspired me to get back to writing. Ooh! I really want to. There's like a lot of people here. I might just like chill in here for a second and like read and wait. So here's the new book, and yes, it is signed. It is also hardcover, which we know I don't prefer, but I was going to the author event. It was a signed book. I said I will buy it. Don't worry, I'll wash this shirt tomorrow. Okay, but it does make me want to get more Spirit jerseys because they're just so nice. I did start wearing this again because, well, I wanted a loose-fitting long sleeve shirt, but also I saw a Hannah Montana Spirit jersey and I was like, oh, I want that. And then I was like, do I still like Spirit jerseys? I do. But the Hannah Montana Spirit jersey is like $90. I should not buy it. I should not buy it. I'm going to have to adjust something so that this can go on the bookshelf by the little chicken nugget, which actually that'll be really easy. I just have to take out one day. Yeah, I'm not even, I just have to take out that book. Ta-da! Fun fact, while I was at the event, I had an hour to kill basically. So I got a free month of Kindle Unlimited, and then this book was on Kindle Unlimited. So I started reading it on my Kindle, on my phone. Because I don't know why I was like I didn't take anything with me. I didn't like plan anything. I was like, well, I'll just go. And then I'm just sitting there for so long. So I saw some other people like reading and like reading on their phone. And I was like, wow, what a great idea. My mom's calling. I had to take that because my mom and I have been playing phone tag today. And then we were just on the phone when I got home. And then she was getting an egg delivery. So she had to go. So she called me back. Now I'm making a burrito. As I was saying, people were reading at the event, rightfully so. It was a book launch event for Abbie Jimenez, if you didn't realize that. Her new book, The Night We Met, just came out. This was a book launch event. There were so many people there. I think I paid like $35 for it. It was worth $35. It was a lot of like there were just so many people and there wasn't like a lot of space. And so like you get there early and then you just kind of chill. And then the chat where she like answers some questions is like an hour and you're really far away and you can't really see her that much. I mean, where I was sitting anyway, because I didn't get there really early, which is, I got there an hour and a half early. Yeah. So it was worth $35 though. It was enjoyable and it's cool. Like people travel for that. People from out of state were there. I'm in like a Abbie Jimenez readers group that like Abbie Jimenez runs. And I saw someone posted in there that they were driving in from Chicago. Wild. If they vote Sierra out, I'm going to be mad. Men in this season being so mean and misogynistic to my girl. And of course the men disappoint me every time. Listen, I didn't want to sit at the event not doing anything. Should I have started a new book when I'm trying, hopefully, to finish this book in March still? No, I shouldn't have. But this book wasn't available on Kindle Unlimited. This book was. And I love my little romances. I've been longing for a little romance the past couple of days. So, did I just sit here and read some more of Say You'll Remember Me by Abbie Jimenez? Yes, I did. Am I at 23% of that book now? Yes, I am. That's so good. Her books are just so easy to read. So, I went on like a mini cleaning spree. It's midnight now. But I like kind of organized the cabinets a little bit. Went through my fridge, cleaned my shower and my like sink and stuff. Organized the laundry room a little bit. Went through a couple things that have just been sitting in my bedroom. I just took out the trash at literally 12:02 a.m. So part of me wants to keep going and part of me is like, you should go to bed. So we'll see what happens. This is just so peaceful. So I've just been sitting here reading, drinking my coffee for probably like 45-ish minutes or so. It's so peaceful. It's still a little chilly to like sit outside is what I keep telling myself, but also the outside scares me with bugs, which is stupid. I have a huge deck. Anytime I move somewhere, I'm like, I want a balcony. And I never use it. That's beside the point. But this, there's not even like a breeze coming in. It's so peaceful. The birds. Honestly, even the sound of the road is peaceful. Which is kind of interesting. I mean, it's just like a constant white noise in the background. I'm sure if it wasn't there, it would still be peaceful. But yeah, so I've been reading. And I've been reading Say You'll Remember Me by Abbie Jimenez. Because of course I am. Why read the book that I need to finish soon? I also like never read on my Kindle. So, and I forget, like I do like reading on my Kindle. It's a different feeling than reading like a physical book though. I can't explain it, but I do like it. I'm 32% into this book already. Eventually I will move. There are things that I want to do today, but I also don't want to pressure myself. That's why I kind of felt nice about the cleaning spree last night. I don't feel like I want to vacuum in here and I want to wash my bedding today. But other than that, like I don't feel pressure to clean. I want to, though. I want to do some stuff, like especially my room. Like I just throw stuff places and then it just stays there forever. I've got shapewear on my desk in my bedroom from when I was going to go to that Doctor Who con. Why is it still there? I'm going to keep reading. For how long? I don't know. Maybe until my grocery order gets here, which could be a while, could not be a while. It's being shopped right now. I do have to do a post for job number 3 today. That's something I have to do, and ideally in the morning. Other than that, I'm free. I think my laundry's done in the wash. I need to go switch it. I also am hungry and want to eat breakfast, but I have cinnamon rolls in my grocery order, and I want to eat those. And it should be delivered to me within half an hour, but that time kind of keeps changing, so we'll see. This is my grocery haul, and also that distilled water, and also apparently a couple of things were out of stock, so they went to a different store to get them, and they're coming later. Which is strange. Normally if something's out of stock at a store, Instacart like either replaces it, or like they try to replace it, or like you can put that you just want it refunded, which is what I did. These 2 things actually, I said if they're not there, just refund me. All right, all of my grocery bits are here. I did the post for job number 3. I currently have footage loading for the vlog that should be up today. It's not gonna be. And I did a post for my personal page. Oh wow, let's go back to cleaning my bedroom. I started that earlier while I was waiting for the cinnamon rolls to get delivered. And let's also put on some Real People clothes. You may think I have on Real People clothes, but I don't. I have shorts on, I put on pants and socks, and unfortunately a bra. So let's do that. Okay, I moved my desk over this way. Can you even tell? Probably not. But it was centered with the window. So you can see there how it's not centered anymore. But like this desk, it just like goes in the middle and then I have to move it to use the desk. So why don't I just move the desk over a little bit and put that desk there? Easy peasy. I am thinking about getting rid of that shelf. I actually only have that shelf there because like it used to have my knickknacks on it. So when I moved here and I got a 3rd bookshelf, I just put it there. And like, I don't need it. Like, it's got stuff on it because I just put stuff on it. Like a junk drawer. It's a junk shelf. I just put stuff there because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'll put it there. And it gets like kind of in the way. And honestly, the only reason I had it to begin with was back when I lived in Forest City, before I moved to Savannah, I like said to my mom one time, I was like, I really need more shelves, but I want like wall shelves. Like I wanted shelves on my wall. And my parents bought me that. Which wasn't what I wanted, but I wasn't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, you know what I mean? So that's why I have that to begin with. I also desperately need a better solution for all my yarn because that's just what is happening. Why aren't you focusing? That's just what's happening with all my yarn And like I could put some in there, but it's not gonna like all fit in there. That I don't know what to do with. I kind of put stuff in it every now and again. So this isn't what I planned to do, but it's what I'm doing, I guess, which is going through this closet because I'm like, what the fuck is in here? I've only lived here a year and I don't even know what's in this closet. So we're going through it, I guess. I know I live in a cold climate, but why do I have so many socks? Okay, so things are actually looking pretty good. As you can see, the yarn's not there anymore. That's because I just went through my whole closet. That's what the mess on the bed was. So look. Oh, you can't really see that well. I have organized so well that now I have a whole shelf for yarn. And there's more yarn back there. And I could put more yarn in there. I'm living the life. I don't know if you know that. Maybe I should get more of those. Would 2 of those fit there? I don't necessarily need a pull-out drawer. If I just had a container, actually that size for yarn, that would be nice. And I could just put them in there. So I don't actually need the drawer. All of like the towels and stuff are down there. I've got bags in there, yarn, etc. Yarn. Up there, I've got like extra pillowcases, extra sports bras, etc. Blankets, pillows are up here. I went through my closet. I only took a couple of things out, but I went through it. I also went through all the drawers, and I had so many socks with holes in them, and now they're in the trash. Because that's what you do when you find a sock with a hole in it. I don't know if you know that. You throw it away. I don't know why that's so hard for some people to understand. Abbie, get it through your fucking head. I ordered some workout shirts. One got delivered yesterday and I just hadn't gone to go pick it up yet. And then 2 more just got delivered. So I'm gonna go grab those. They're also just like in the vestibule in the lobby. They didn't even take them to the package room. Ugh. So I'm gonna go do that. We'll try them on and then throw them in the wash as well. Then we'll fold the clothes that we have dried and probably vacuum. All right, one of these is an XL and the other 2 are XXL. These are the same brand. This is a different brand. I think they might be too cropped, but we'll see. Okay, I did put on a slightly more supportive bra, give or take. It's okay. It does show. It does show a little bit. My boobs just hang so low. They're just so fucking big. Normally I wear this kind of bra and 2 normal bras when I'm working out. So there is that. I don't think it's terrible. I think it would be fine probably. I don't know. This is the 2X of that same brand. It's the same. Like, it's the same. I don't know. I think it's slightly longer. So I think it's okay. But, and then it hangs off the side because I'm not a 2X. My boobs are just so big. That's the problem. All right, this looks the same, but it kind of isn't. I put on 2 of these more supportive sports bras, which is probably going to give me a headache. But maybe that would be good. But even then, like, it's not. I need to calm down. Okay, this is the other brand. It looks more like a shirt rather than like a workout shirt. It's also a 2X. Very short, very crop. I just want like a slightly longer crop. Like, just like to here. Like, is that too much to ask? I want a crop, but not like a crop. All that to say, I am probably going to keep all 3 of these. I think they're fine. Like, I think I will use them and work out in them. I think there are probably better options out there for me, but I think these are fine. And then this is that tie-dye shirt that I did cut. I think I could cut it more, but anytime I cut things more, then it gets too short. I'll show you. But yeah, like a crop like right there. Right there. Is that too hard to ask for? This is the example. I thought the crop was going to be fine, but it's maybe even shorter than those other cropped ones that I just got. Again, it's fine. Like, especially like, okay, if I don't care that my bras show, then it's literally fine. Literally. My boobs aren't hanging out anyway. I don't know. Okay, so actually I think I want to eat lunch before I do much of anything else. I'm gonna make mac and cheese today. I don't have milk. I did just get heavy whipping cream. I can use some of that. I'm gonna make mac and cheese today. I probably have way too much cheese and stuff for this mac and cheese, but I'm just trying to get rid of cheese. I feel really in my head over the fact that I haven't gone outside yet today because it's so nice, but I have been like living it up with the weather inside, but I just gotta get out of my head about it. Also, I feel like I'm gonna have to burn off a lot of this liquid. I just put too much liquid in there. I won't lie. This mac and cheese is a letdown. Anytime I try to make mac and cheese without good old Kraft American singles, it's always a letdown. I don't know if I'm going out. I don't know if I'm gonna run or not. I did put on 2 bras. But I also put this on, but it's 65 degrees. And if I run, I feel like this may be too hot. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I put the shirt on, because why the heck not? It's not in the wash yet. I'm washing it when I get home. I'm glad I changed, because I don't even need my jacket. Insane. Let's go and do my favorite week 5, day 1. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn around here. I've done the first 5 minutes. I just have one left. The first one was hard because I came out the gate too fast. I was trying to like go around people and go in between people. So then I was also like, well, A, trying to get around them, and B, trying to not look like a crazy. And then the second 5 minutes was all on this, which was flat. Oh, the first 5 minutes too, I had to go up a hill. I had to walk that. One more 5 minute left. I don't know how I feel about the shoes. Honestly, there's some biking people behind me, but when they pass, I'll show you how fast I run, which is not fast at all. This is how fast I run. Do you want to see a cool running thing I saw on TikTok one time? Like, when I started running? Ugh, there's people. I can't show you when it's people, and it's just embarrassing. Maybe the people will pass. Did you see that? One of these times I'll fall. But not this time. My car is all the way over there. Right? Oh, there's people down there. Should I run and vlog? I don't really do that. I'm not at that point yet. But here we are. When I got these shoes, I asked about the return policy, which is a month, by the way. And she was like, maybe just try not to get them too dirty if you think that you're going to return them. And I was like, I run on the treadmill. Here I am, just in all the dirt and nooks and crannies. I'm extra glad I changed because I'm sweaty. I'm almost back to my car. But you know what I'm really excited about? I brought my Kindle. I sat out here and read for just under 30 minutes, and I'm now 52% of the way through this book that I started last night. Okay, let's figure this out. All right, so I was going through the shelves, which I don't know about it. They might be half shelves, because I think I'm missing this piece, which is like the halfway piece. I am not quite certain what that's supposed to look like, but I mean, based on like the drawings, I don't think I have it. I got distracted and totally forgot that I was literally in the middle of a story. I don't think I have all the pieces I need, but I think I can make pieces that I need. Possibly. Anywho, I was out there and had all the pieces out, and I was just having a time living my best life, and then a man came over. And everything changed, as it does. No, an older man, like very reminiscent of my father. I said he was retiring this week, and he was getting his camper ready because he's doing a couple years of like a trip across the U.S. And I was like, oh, how cool. And he's talking about the shelves and how to like build them and wood glue and all this stuff as men of retiring age like my father do. But then when he was walking away, he was like, you know what? You're a great girl. A great girl. And I was like, oh, thanks. He's like, yeah, and the sun, you're beautiful. I was like, thanks. It was almost not terrible. Oh, I mean, at one point he did say he told me what apartment he was in, which, of course, a white man would. That's why I'm kind of talking quietly, because he is in the apartment above and over from me. Like, if I was up a floor, he would be my neighbor. So he was like, I'm in this apartment. And I was like, oh yeah, I live in this wing too. I shouldn't have even said that. I should have said I lived in a different wing. But there's only 3 wings here. There's 3 floors. He's leaving this week to go to North Carolina to start his trek across the states. Okay, now do I want to vacuum or fold my laundry first? Or make my bed first? You know what? Facts. I'll make my bed first. It doesn't like look a whole lot different in here, but it feels so much nicer. All right, how heavy is this and can I carry it to my car? / is the elevator still broken? Because the elevator was broken the other day. Because I also need to take down recycling. Let's see. It's 9:16. I started reading at like 8 o'clock. Took a couple of like brief pauses in there to like answer texts and such. But normally I start reading around 8 or in the 8 o'clock hour. I've got a loose schedule, but it is a schedule nonetheless. And I normally start reading in the 8 o'clock hour, and then I usually end around 9 o'clock and wind down with something on the telly. But I am 72% of the way through this book. Do you see that? 72%. I kind of just want to keep reading. I know towards the start of my reading tonight at 8, I was on chapter 26. So let's see what that is. 59%. So I only read 13%. Wild. But again, let us just remember that I did start this book at 6:20 p.m. last night. I have less than 100 pages. I'm on page 264, and there's about 360 pages. So I am just under 100 pages left. Wow. Should I just keep reading? Should I try and finish this book tonight? I don't know. I don't think I could do that. 30%? I don't know. If I just read like 13% in the last hour and my bedtime's 10, I can't finish it tonight unless I just stay up. It just feels so freaking clean in here. I don't know how to describe it because it probably looks like no different, but it feels so clean. I'm getting ready for sleep, but I had to tell you guys this. I'm in a club on Strava called Bad at Running Club, which is run by Maya and Hunter. They're TikTokers. They read and run. Well, Maya reads really fast. Hunter runs pretty fast. And they do videos about reading and running and sometimes combination and more. Anyway, so I'm in their Bad at Running Club on Strava. And you can post in there, and then they do a bad runner of the week. It's just because it's the Bad Running Club. And I'm the runner of the week! That's so exciting! I'm so excited! It's because I posted in there about how last Tuesday when I went on my run, it was not good. I kept having to stop, and I was really like dejected over it. And then I realized I was running too fast. So then Wednesday I went outside and did a run, and I watched my pace, and it went great. If you've watched last week's vlog, you'll have seen that. So I posted about that on the Bad at Running Club page, and they chose me to be the runner of the week. I'm so excited. Wow. This does not do this room justice, I'm telling you. It's a beautiful golden hour. You know me? Just taking a walk around the building. What is that? I don't know. Oh, it's like a bouncy ball that someone like ran over. The snow pile's finally basically gone. Wow. Do you hear the birds? All right, today we're gonna try and do week 5, day 2, which I've never done outside. So we're gonna give it a go. Okay. So I did the first 8 minutes. It went well. I did it. I wasn't dying at the end of it. I kept my pace, like fairly slow, like around a 16-minute mile, whatever that is. So yeah, it went well. Yay! All right, the second 8 minutes was a little harder, but I still did it. I've got about a minute left in my cool down now.
The man who regrets and the man who cares. The moment is coming.
All right, time to finish. Say you'll remember me. I literally have 5% left. I finished it. That was so good. And I can't believe I read it in 48 hours. I haven't done that in a long time. God, that was so good. Also, if you were curious, I do own the physical copy. Say you'll remember me. Da-da-da. All right, so I came out here to take a picture of this book. Did I forget my phone and have to turn around? Yes. Will I probably be a little late to work? Yes, but gorgeous. If I wasn't in a rush, this would actually be really peaceful. Oh, I should come here in the mornings and read. In the summer, it's cold today. This is so peaceful. Oh my God. Okay, this is so fun. Most of the ones I got are all like April Fool's other foods. Okay, so this is the only like normal one. This is The Night We Met, which is the new book that just came out. This is kitty litter, egg salad, sushi, which you can't super see, but sushi, orange chicken, and grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's insane. Here's a better look at them. Aren't these crazy? Okay, I've got a lot of things on the to-do list for tonight, which unfortunately does not include running. I just don't have time. Since I'm leaving tomorrow now, I don't have time. First, I'm gonna go get 2 packages. One's very exciting. And then I have a lot to do. I knew as soon as I walked in the room that this package was mine. It's my heartstring sweater. I'm obsessed. Look at how cutesy this sweater is. I own so many sweaters, and now I own 2 sweaters of merch for this author. Can you tell that I like BK Borson? Okay, I did a little photo shoot. Tee-hee. Now to put these back and start doing stuff. Or is this good light? This is kind of good lighting. If I want to do one of these, I'll just do it when I get back. Let's put these away. Actually, I am going to try one of these cupcakes first. I want to try the Night We Met cupcake because I saw that somebody tried it online and they were like, that's the best cupcake I've ever had. So I was influenced. Isn't that so pretty? God, it's a great day to be a book girl. I swear. All right. I forgot what it is already, but it looks delicious. So let's go. Oh yeah. That's good. Lavender. That's what it is. And a green inside.
Welcome to Survivor Token Sheets.
Look at that. It's so pretty you can't even tell. I'm opening the building today. Well, I was. One of my coworkers is already here. I'm doing a building walk, but it's colder out than I expected it to be. So I stopped in my car and got my hat. This is the hat that Brie made for me. Beautiful. I was given another one of these cupcakes today at work. One of the girls brought them in and gave it to me as a thank you. It was the spaghetti and meatballs one. I ate the meatball, which was a Ferrero Rocher. I've also made the decision to not take my big computer. It's just really like 1.5 days. So just stay. I have everything. Goodbye bedroom. Goodbye living room. I'm taking my backpack. Started the dishwasher. I got everything else this morning. Got my cupcakes in my lunchbox. Got my McDonald's that I just picked up. And I think that's it. All of that is off. That's not off, but that's on purpose. That's off, that's off. That guy is off. The blanket is unplugged and off. Door is locked. Booyah. I think we're good to go. That's the fastest pit stop I've ever done. Morning, Abbie. Morning, Abbie did good. I've just stopped at my halfway point. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get coffee, and chocolate. The coffee is because I feel like I've been like trying to keep myself awake this whole 2 hours. So good. I've also started listening to Circe by Madeline Miller, which is my Works book club book this couple of months, but also the Daily Planet book club book this month. What? Looks like rain. Rain. I used to work in this grocery store. This is my first real job. What? My problem with stopping places when I'm not with my mom is that people will be like, "Hi, Abbie," and I don't know who they are. So that just happened. And I could recognize the person. And then she said her kids' names. And I was like, okay, I do know where we're at now. But rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, rain.
Dogs were all loose at one time, and I was just trying not to get bit.
It's never happened before.
What's about to happen?
Gosh. We thought this tonight, not one, not two, but 3 players will have their torches snuffed. Wow.
Damn. We're gonna try this cupcake. Why? I don't know. Beats me. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, that wind was ferocious. Wow. Rain. Oh, that's cold. That was a cold wind. I've got the window open in there to hear the rain because there's no windows. These are not this windows, not doors. Windows, door open. I am just working from home. Current activity is giving the photos on our website some alt text, or rather making sure all the photos have alt text and not just like half of them. Remember when I finally got caught up with the vlogs and now I'm behind again? Wow, what good times. I think I'm gonna try and edit today, maybe tomorrow, depending on the vibes of work, the vibes of other work. I have a couple things that I need to do. Maybe I should come in here. It feels cozy. I have a couple things I need to do for job number 3 as well. And I should do that before I edit. What time is it? 10:30. At about 11 o'clock, I'm going to try and get into my Works Google because it was pissing me the fuck off. We have a texting app for work that we use for texting. And the 2-factor authentication is on that. It doesn't like it anymore. And so I can't get in. It's a real fucking struggle and it's pissing me off. This website is pissing me the fuck off. So we're going to be done with it for now and go through my room a little bit. Get it together. The amount of times I have opened this drawer and given myself a jump scare, I'm pissed. Here's the update on what I've decided to get rid of here. That is a full box of clothes. That is a amalgamation of random nonsense. I guess you could say I've been a little productive. And now it is almost 4 o'clock. So I think I'm going to change and then go do a run. She's going for a run when she's at her parents' house? Who is she? It's a mess in here from when we were going through everything. When I lost a bunch of weight in college, I used to, like in the summer, I would come down here every day, go on the treadmill, and there's a TV right there. I would watch Jane the Virgin, which like, still a good option. I feel like I also watched like some anime maybe? I don't know. The band wasn't moving. Now my dad's gotta come take a look. Okay, so my dad couldn't get it to start. So I'm gonna put on one sleeve shirt, steal one of my mom's headbands, and go outside. I just need you to know it's 40 degrees and windy. I have zero idea what my pace was for the first 5 minutes because every time I checked, it was way out of whack. Why? I don't know. But it was. So, I don't know. I had this jacket on for my walk. And then on like this last lap of my 5, I picked it up. It's cold. I quit after the second 5. It's too cold out. This is quite literally the 5th top that I've worn today. I had on a t-shirt and then I put my blue sweater over top of it. And then I changed into that pink shirt for treadmill running. And then I changed into the teal shirt for outside running. And now I put this on because I'm going to go to the grocery store with my mom. And as previously discussed, it's cold. I'm just sitting here. My mom abandoned me. Ugh. Gas here, $3.39. Right across the street, $3.59. That's a terrible plan. I know Casey's is better for like food and pizza and stuff. I would prefer Casey's. But if you're 20 cents difference, girl, I'm not doing it.
First roll.
First roll, a Yahtzee. For me? For me.
Not me.
Yahtzee. First roll.
Fours are so hard.
First roll, first game. New paper.
Ugh.
Bougie baby donuts, because my parents got these plates from TGI Fridays. So cute. It's all gloomy outside. I like it. I had opened this window to hear the rain better, but it's cold. So I had a mini freak out about taxes. Again, because I didn't know if I was doing it right. So I called my mom and she was like, well, I don't know, Google it. And I'm like, I tried, I don't understand it. And then she got on with a chatbot and the chatbot wanted her to pay. And she's like, what? And I said, well, it's a chatbot. You can't trust a chatbot. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call our person. Our person meaning my mom's person, who also used to work with my brother. So she's also done my taxes before. So I called her and I was like, hey, silly, crazy question for you. I know it's really late in the game. Could you do my taxes for me? And she was like, I think I could squeeze you in. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I was like, here's the deal. I have an independent contractor job and I was trying to do it by myself and I just can't. I'm getting confused. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. And she was like, okay. And then she was like, send me all this stuff. And I was like, perfect. So she's doing my taxes now, which is nice. I will have to pay her. That is the thing. But also because of all my random things with my taxes, like my 401k, my HSA, my independent contractor job, the free site makes me pay as well. And it was going to make me pay because like I was about to submit it and then I was like, I don't know if this is right. And it's going to make me pay $250. So I might as well just pay someone to do it for me. And like, I think when I paid, because there was one year I used her, I didn't have to pay because she still worked with my brother and my brother was kind of like taking over at that point. So it was like a family discount. I didn't have to pay. The year before that, I did have to pay. And I think I paid like $200, which I'm fine with. If I'm going to have to pay $250 to do it myself, then I might as well just pay that much money for someone else to do it for me. And I think I just have to be okay with that and just live with that from here on out. Is it working?
Hey, Google. I want this over there so you can see it.
This is my third Yahtzee. Today.
So my second game.
In the first game, within 6 turns, I got 2 Yahtzees.
I had one Yahtzee in the
You
first
did.
game.
And it was your first roll.
And it was my worst game I've ever had.
And this was my first roll for this game. And I just got a Yahtzee. Tee-hee. How fun.
Let's just see what I can do. You don't really want to get too close up here.
I'm stressing you out.
You are. No, just with bread.
Final 2 cupcakes. And just like that, it's Friday. I think. And I'm behind on the vlogs again. Yep. I hung out with my mom for a lot of the day. I taught her how to crochet. She's crocheting. And then I've just been reading for a long time. I'm now officially halfway through this book. It's so good. I love it. I do want to be reading a romance though, but also this. I've been home half this week, saw Abbie Jimenez at the top of the week, read a book in 48 hours, loved that. Got some workout clothes, went running, and did some spring cleaning in my apartment. That's basically what this vlog is, I think. So now I'm so freaking tired. It's like 11 p.m. and I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!